What's going on, everybody? It's D Frank, and I'm coming at you with another video. About to be another install with the Ram, and today I'm gonna install this. This will be the plug-in line for the engine block heater. You know, depending where you live at and how you get your truck spec'd out, it'll probably already come stock, but that's an OEM from Ram, and I'm gonna show you how to gain access to it. And I'm gonna do a quick install, and let's get ready to get into it. But this is even though I live in Alabama, it doesn't get that cold line there sometimes, but you know what I use my truck for, so it would have probably been something nice to have like when I was up in Maine and all that stuff. So we're gonna get right to it.
Shock on the beat, shock on the beat, shock on the beat, shock on the beat.
All right. If you see right there, that little round little circle up under that line right there, I want to say that's where you would install a connection to the line. I seen on YouTube, took this whole connection to the from the airbox to the turbo off to get better access to that. So I believe I can get my hand up and then spin that off. So that's what I'm gonna try to do before I attempt to take this whole thing right here off. Okay, everybody, my flashlight decided it wanted to die on me, but this cap is where that where your connection, where that connection to the end of that line will go into, and that's where you screw into. I'm gonna see is right above the oil filter within between that line right there where I shined the light on that earlier. That's exactly where you'll make that connection at. So let me see if this thing will get back to focus. So anyways, I'm gonna see if I can use my cell phone to shine a light up in there where you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Hold on. Oh God, this angle is kind of terrible, and I don't want to set my phone up and then it falls down in there. But as you see, you might be able, I'm gonna zoom in. You see where that very bright, it's on the other side of that line right there. You see where that very bright tread is at? And I can't get it at this angle, but you'll be able to see the ends where you will spin the connection at, and it has a lock that you will spin up on there. That's how you get it up on there. And I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna stretch the line out, and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about. You would align this end up on the inside and take that treaded end, and you'll spin it up in there, and you'll drop the line down, and you will run. And you see it has the connections and everything. The OEMs, I know for a fact, have these connections where you can run along the frame, and you'll bring it up through here somewhere, and you'll bring your line up through here, and you can also drill a hole to where you can actually stick your connection to where you can plug it in, like right there. But I'm gonna work on getting this line dropped down up in there. So here we go. You might be able to, if you can follow the cord, you might be able to see it up on the inside, but I got it up in there pretty good. And now I'm gonna drop the lines down, and I'm gonna crawl up under the truck and just start routing this line. Alright everybody, what I did, I got my line secured. You see how I have it ran and set up, and this is where you plug with. I would probably go up front. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna get this plug to go through, and everything looks like pretty much now is all out the way. Part of the reason why I went on and did this, when I seen that he was saying that it was recommended that you get the OEM engine block cord, heater block cord. It's just for that simple fact that you can snap that up and get it on out the way. And right here, well, right up in here is where I'm gonna do the next step. And as you see, the next step will be this port right here, and I'm gonna tap in and I'm gonna get a drill. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use to drill into that spot right there. I plan on getting that hole drilled in is using this hole saw set, and according to the measurements and everything I've done my research on, that thing is a 1 3/4 diameter, and I just need a 2-inch hole. So, you know, it give me a little bit of room, and I can clean it up and I can sit that up in there nice and flush. So I'm about to go ahead and get this attached to my impact, and we're about to get to work. All right, we got this all up here nice and flush. We're gonna take these three screws. We're gonna take these three screws, screw them up in there. I'm gonna go up on it and clean up, and I'll have this completely installed. Just like that. Just going back over, making sure all the lines and everything are connected, snug, and out the way. And that's all right, everybody. I'm about to show you a quick example of what the truck would look like with everything plugged in. As you can see my extension cord. Got it ran out here Sunday night. It got down to the 20s out here, and I thought it'd be the perfect time to plug the truck up. Show you exactly how everything looks. I haven't started my truck up in well over a week, so I'm about to go up on the inside. Before I give it a remote start, I'm gonna show you some stuff. Well, there ain't no point of remote starting it. Okay, transmission. Let's get that in focus. See right there, it says transmission temp. It's 57. It's saying it's 57 degrees right now. It might be right around there, but if any of y'all that have these trucks know that it likes to do the preheat even when it's I'll say in the 40s or 50s, and my truck hasn't been started in a few days. So let's see what it says when I flip it over. Okay, we got 127 for the coolant temperature. Yes, we know that my truck needs an oil change. Oil temperature is 125 degrees. So yeah, this with it, being plugged up since Sunday going on Monday, it was like in the 20s. It'd have been better if I would have came out here and showed you like how quick it would start up even then. But I'm gonna flip this up. You'll see a real good benefit of having that plug-in port for the engine block heater. It's no hesitation. Start it up like a champ, and I'm gonna start it up just like a champ. The truck idling. Coolant temperature is 114. Oil temperature is 125 degrees. All right, everybody. I showed you a quick look at the dashboard after we started the truck up on the outside with everything being plugged up. And even though it's barely warmer than it was down here, let's just say a few days ago, but even when it's in the 50s, my truck has been known to do the preheat, where it just hesitates for about 5 or 10 seconds before it starts up. and then it'll start up. But like when I had my truck plugged up for the last few days, it fired right up. You seen where the temperatures was at before I unplugged it. And I'm gonna even insert some clips of me starting the truck up with it being unplugged, sitting out in the cool for a couple days, so you can see the difference. You're gonna see right now, you see that the diesel is preheating. Got the truck unplugged. You see that? And yeah, plugging your for those who live in cold climates or take their trucks into places to where it gets fairly cold, you see having that engine heater block does wonders for your diesel. And I'm glad that I went and paid it was less than $100 for everything, in just about an hour or two of my time, if that, to go ahead and get that done. Because man, that engine block heater does wonders for diesels, and diesels hate that rough cold start, especially like once it gets well below freezing and probably like in sub-zero temperatures. Man, it does wonders. And this is my first time starting my truck up in about a week or so. So yeah, if you got any questions, man, everybody knows the deal. Like the video or dislike, you know, just rate the video, comment if you got any questions, or just whatever you want to say, pretty much. If you found the video useful, please share it. And yeah, and if it's your first time stopping by here, please be sure to subscribe. And since I'm on the subject of subscribers, as you've seen probably from my last video, the channel's about to get ready to go into like a different direction. I think I'm gonna make a video here in the future, vlog type video, talking about a lot of things that have changed over the last year and a half or so. So yeah, the channel's about to probably gonna go into a different direction. And also, I started a podcast way back in February, and since I haven't been making that many videos about it up on here, I haven't had much of a chance to promote it. It's called One Day at a Time Podcast. It's on just about every major streaming service now, and I'm gonna leave a Linktree link down in the bottom. So if you know, watching on your phone or whatever device you're on, you can just click the link and go check it out, and then tell me what you think as well. So until next time, good people, y'all take it easy, have a good one. And as I always say to sign out on my podcast, and everybody just remember to just sit back, take a deep breath, and remember to take things one day at a time. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy. Take this whole thing right here off. Shit. That is that plug. This crap, why the hell did you just die? I need a better flashlight.